Hello and welcome back to another one pan meal. This technically is cheating because although it is cooked in one pan, there's also garlic bread with cheese that I use the tiniest oven in the world to do. Nowadays, of course, I'd just do it in the frying pan still, or I'd use my sandwich toaster. I suppose it's the same kind of thing. But yes, today's recipe is carbonara alla Mandy. A lot of people, if you're Italian, don't watch it because I put mushrooms in it. And I also put cheddar cheese rather than Parmesan cheese in. But you got to go with what you got, you know. To vegetarianise this up, I have done the exact same thing. And instead of using bacon lardons, I have used this isn't bacon lardons. And they are absolutely lush as anything. I've also just done it as a mixed mushroom carbonara where you get the packs of mixed mushrooms with the oysters and all the different things in. Field mushrooms are nice and meaty texture, so they work really, really well. And yeah, go for it and see what you think.
So, in today's one pan extravaganza meal, Mandy's cooking
Carbonara!
Whoop.
So I'm still going to use my frying pan.
So what are the ingredients?
We have Morrison's finest tagliatelle.
Yep.
Eggs.
Yep.
Mushrooms, which is my take on carbonara. Normally I would have fresh ones, but hey, you've got to go with what you've got. And lean, smoked, diced bacon. So all of the uncouth bits, no pancetta, no fresh mushrooms, however, and no Parmesan cheese. So we are going to absolutely wing it with what we've got.
Yeah.
However,
it's van life, baby.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful meal. I am going to do that in the pan. I'm going to cheat a little bit, and under the grill I'm going to make one of these into some garlic bread.
Ooh.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Just because, you know, we have one meal in a day, so this will be our big meal. And so first of all, I'm going to get the pan nice and hot, and I'm going to fry off the bacon and the mushrooms, and then pop them out on a plate. So what you've got to watch with this being so much moisture content in here, that they could boil your bacon.
Right, so just cooking them off first.
Yeah, so just cooking them off just for a little bit first, just to get rid of that moisture.
Okay.
So then when we do put the bacon in, the bacon will release juice instead of soaking up mushroom flavours.
Oh, spitting as well.
Spitting! Everybody in! So these blighters have stopped spitting at me a little bit. So let's get the bacon in. Well, I reckon that's done. It's not colouring up, but I don't want them to turn into tiny little crispy bullet point bits of bacon. So then I'm going to put my frying pan right under the tap, put some water in, give it a good salt in. Once that's getting to a boil, I'm going to put the tagliatelle in the pan and cook it all in there. There's no point in mucking up a couple of pans. I find it cooks quicker because you've got a bigger surface area for heating up the water. Right, so I'm going to put the pasta in. Each one of these little bundles weighs 25 grams, and they recommend a 75 gram portion, which is nice and easy because it's just 3 each then, isn't it? Like that. Pop it on for a bit. And so for the garlic bread, just keeping it nice and simple, and I've just got a part baked baguette, slicing it into quarters, and then I'll butter and put garlic powder and parsley on top, and then chuck it under the grill. Right, so we're going cheeseless at first because the part baked baguette, so I'm going to put them in on the low shelf just to get them cooking through a little bit. While we're doing this, see these they're breaking up a bit nicely now. For the carbonara sauce, I keep it nice and simple. I know loads of people put cream and other bits in. I got mine from Slimming World when I did that years and years ago, and everything had to be sin free. So it was literally eggs, your healthy extra bit of cheese, and pepper, and then your bacon and stuff. So it was all sin free. So it literally is 2 eggs each. Some pepper in, and I'm going to put the cheese in last just before I put it in there because otherwise it sinks a bit at the bottom. But the whole point of this is you drain your pasta and then you put it back in the pan and you use the residual heat from the pasta just to thicken the eggs. You're not cooking it through or pre-cooking it, you just let the heat go through and it goes really creamy. Right, there's a bit of cheese on them and pop them back in. Just grating the cheese into the egg. but because it's cheddar and not Parmesan, I don't put lots and lots of pressure on, so I still get little fine cheese gratings, so they will actually melt nicely in between and not go all thick and stringy, although, you know, cheese is cheese, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there such thing as too much cheese?
No.
Just give that a nice stir around so it's nice and floaty still. So I've drained the water. I've left a tiny little bit in there.
Yep.
I'm going to plonk the bacon and mushrooms in and give them a mix up. That's cooled down enough, but obviously still warm enough. So it's basically a case of get the egg over the pasta and then quickly give it a mix around.
Lovely. Look it.
Right, you ready?
How are we doing now then? Plate
Potting
it
it
up.
out.
Nice garlic bread with cheese. Lovely carbonara. Come on then.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Well, I hope that's another idea for your tea. That's what I'm aiming for with all of these things. I know I'm not the first person to ever cook carbonara or do it like this, but it's just a nice little thing of ideas that you might not have thought of to cook yourself for your tea. And of course, it's all going to go towards my cookbook as well. So thank you very much for watching this short video. Keep up with the next ones, and I will catch you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.